Morning, guys. Put that jug here. Saturday. November 8th, 2025 here in Rusty, Rhode Island. Cheers. Putting the last coat on this trim. I showed you that Lucky had been chewing on this. And I was telling you I thought she was crazy. There's no mice. Well, I will never doubt Lucky again. She knew exactly. It was a rat. And she knew exactly where it came in. Right where she was chewing. I removed the trim. And I found that some insulation was pushed out. So I pushed it all back into the hole. And I got up this morning and the insulation was pushed back out of the hole. So I looked under the bathroom sink and there it was, a rat turd. So that rat was coming in the house through that hole. It had went in underneath and got in and dug its way through underneath and got in where the sewer and the water pipe come in. The hole's shaped like an 8, and between it, there's like just spray foam and everything. And it ate between the two pipes and came up. It's not the first time. I had fixed it previously, put bait down there, and I guess enough of them ate all the bait. There was no bait left down there, but one of them came up in the house again last night. She was going nuts. She was at the door and then trying to get behind the refrigerator and stuff. I couldn't understand why. But apparently, that mouse was moving around in that little channel where see, the way that my house is set up, it's set up on cement pedestals. So all of the plumbing is inside of the house except where it goes out. The sewer and the water comes in, the sewer goes out. That's the only plumbing that's under into the house. And that's all insulated right down to the ground, into the ground. So there's like the drain pipe from the washing machine and the tub, and then the water lines run through behind this. They're kind of concealed in the base of the wall, and that's where that rat was running through that channel. And she knew it. Right here is where I found the hole. She knew it. I'll never doubt Lucky again, man. I'll never doubt Lucky again. Chris Ellis was asking about this lap cement. There are two different kinds. This lap cement has no plastic fiber in it. Some of it has plastic fiber, and the stuff that has plastic fiber is meant to like lay on the top of your roof. So if you had a shingle blow off or something like that, you could kind of fill it over. Temporary repairs, or for roll roof, temporary repairs. But that is for gluing down the tar paper, and it doesn't have that plastic fiber, and that's what you need. The stuff with the plastic fiber just won't cut it. I think they call the stuff with the fiber plastic roofing cement. So I prepped the surface by just taking a wire brush and I just kind of scraped it over with a hand brush, cleaned it up the best I could, get all the crap off. Then I shot it with that rust inhibitor primer. Then I lie this right on over the top of it. And see how glossy it is? I don't know if you're getting a good image or not of how glossy. You can see the light. It kind of looks like melted black licorice. It lays on nice. I mixed this stuff up last night. The thing about this product is you have to let it set in the gas for quite a while to break down. So you're not gonna. What I do is I mix the gas and the tartar together, and I usually let it stand there on the shelf. And every once in a while, I'll walk over and try to steer it, but it takes several hours. This is just like a quart, and it took several hours to mix it. You got to let the you got to let the gas break it down. And eventually it'll just become like this nice black paint that you see. Now you can mix it thicker if you want to spray it on. But I'm doing it with a brush, so I'm just doing it so it's got like the texture of a paint. I don't know if you can see. It's just like a thick paint, and I'm brushing it on. Now, like I said, if I was going to spray it, I would make it a little bit thicker. And what you're kind of do is make it as thick as possible. It'll lay on nice and thick. But what you can do is kind of like test it. Will it spray? No, then maybe add a little more gas. Test it. Will it spray? Until you find your right consistency. And once you find the right consistency, you'll figure it out. It'll be easy to mix the next time. I had to play with it. When I first started using this stuff, I had a paint shaker, and I would put it in a gallon can and put it in the paint shaker. And I would mix it like half and half. Put it in the paint shaker, mix it up, and it would get like it is here, almost watery. Then I would add maybe a little more in, shake it again, and I would just keep adding in until I got it to the... It was kind of almost like pudding coming out, you know? And it would spray out not too fast, because if it's too thin, it sprays out so fast that you get a lot of overspray. You want to be spraying... And as you're not seeing a lot of overspray, what you're seeing is like... It almost comes out and you hear like splattering. You'll have to figure it out if you're going to use this process. But I think once you figure out how to use the roof cement like this, the lap cement like this, you'll be all set. You'll never want to go back to any kind of a spray can. Even that bed liner. If you want to do the bed liner, like I said, you can add the... I was using blue, so I mixed the blue paint right in it and then shot it on. The bed liner already had a kind of it was a little darker, but it had a blue tint to it, and then my paint went right over it. So you saw the bed. I did that on YouTube. If you didn't, it's on my YouTube channel when I did the bed of the van truck. Oh, man. Laying on my back. I just don't like laying on my back. For years, I've been considering putting a pit in my garage. I wanted to dig the floor up and put in a pit down the center. I've been thinking about doing that for years. The problem is you got to have like a way to get down there, and you got to have like oak boards to put over it when you're not using it. So I don't know. And then the only other thing is you can't like see how I have the car moved over to the side. Having one tire on the boards all the time, I don't know. You'd have to have some pretty good sized boards to lay on that pit when you're not using it. So I don't have a tall enough roof for a lift either, so I'd have to raise the roof another story to put a lift in here. So pretty much stuck with what I got. I lay down on my back. I work a while. Look at that crap. Oh, gotta go get the gas on a rag. I don't know why I touched that brush. I should have had my gloves on. I got some disposable rubber glove I put on my right hand when I'm painting. So the Mustang bumper is pretty much ready for paint. I bought this, it's an adhesive promoter. And I've never used it. Mike had recommended I use it. And I read the instructions, and I really don't know if I should put it on before or after the primer. So, should I put that on and then shoot my primer and then do my final sanding and put the paint? I'm gonna go on and watch some videos about this now, painting bumpers and stuff. I've never really seen anybody use this stuff. But I figured I'd try it, see if it helped. Make the paint layout better too. I'm going to be putting spray bop on it, but I'm thinking about doing what I did. Drain the can out. I drilled a hole. See how I just put the screw in there? Then you take the screw out and no paint comes out, just the air comes out or whatever fucking propellant comes out. I think I might do the same with I'll find the factory spray bob, because they got, touch-up paint and spray cans. Drain it out into the gun and then use my gun to spray it. That's what I'm thinking. So I'll show that too if I do it. Show it all, baby. Show it all. Woohoo! Alright, guys. I'm going to swear today I will never doubt Lucky again. She's got the nose, baby. She's got a nose. She knew that damn rat. Right? She pointed right where it was. How could I doubt my little girl? I'm from Mr. Rodone, guys. See y'all on Bad Chad.